3. Maybe. Let's do that. Boom. All right, let's get to it, man. Yo. Let's get to it. Let's go over this news that we got, bro. Well, let's see if we got some news. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my God, bro. More Fabio Jackson news, bro. Come on, man. Fabio Jackson was impressed while watching Michael Jackson impersonate in Hollywood. That's because he that's because he can't do none of these moves. Let's see him though, man. Let me see if the comment. I bet the comments probably either cooking both of them or only one of them. Let's see though. So we're officially entering the Michael Jackson multiverse. Yeah, I think we've been into that, bro. So imagine looking like Michael Jackson, then being impressed by another Michael Jackson impersonator. Fabio got to experience the Spider-Man pointing meme in real life. Sometimes life writes better jokes than the internet could, and Michael Jackson looked like being impressed by another Michael Jackson impersonator. It's peak Hollywood. Yeah, that's a fact. Shout out to them, man. Yo, appreciate whoever just like the stream. What's up, Rose and Rose Nika? Shout out to you. MJ, your WMJ. What's up, Tania? What's that word? If y'all in the stream right now, make sure y'all like the stream up, man. I don't really care about Fabio Jackson impersonating Michael Jackson. Jesus Christ, this happened again. Twitch has permanently banned Nina Lynn. Okay, why does she? This don't even look like her in this picture. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This picture do look like she. Shout out Nina Lynn, bro. She do sound like DMX, but she look kind of, you know what I'm saying? She look kind of, you know what I'm saying, in this picture. Maybe I'm tripping, or maybe I've just never seen this picture before. But where's this picture from? So I mean, god damn. Y'all can't hear me, nigga? I don't know what y'all can't hear me. Let me see, man. Y'all can't hear me? How? Or was y'all trolling? So I don't know who she is, but someone tell me what she's done. Was it the whole her getting arrested thing? I doubt that was it, right? What did she do though? To my degenerate piece of shit that live stream sexually assaulting people and stealing shit from store from cloud. The stuff has been going on for months. Twitch just now perma banning her is fucked. I mean, I could have sworn, if I'm not mistaken, I could have sworn Twitch Ben did this. Didn't Twitch Ben do this? Like, didn't they perma ban her before and then allow her to come back, or no? So I don't know much about her either, but I do know her name. What she did, she was in the New York NBA Finals, kind of turned to Gotham City. Basically, she stood on top of a car, was arrested. So it could be that or something else. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. So she like to act cool in front of people, jump on top of. Wait, jump on top of. I think a UPS bus. Did something like that. The Spurs game. She's borderline racist. Jesus, boy, they throwing all type of allegations on her in the comment section, ain't they? Committed multiple crimes live on Twitch. The one that she's banned. I don't think Twitch permanently banned her for this. They banned her before and then she came back. Well, they banned her for this and then she came back. If I'm not mistaken, right? Or am I tripping? Say wallahi. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. Say wallahi. Yo, my man. Never type in all caps again, bro. I'm gonna untime you, game. But come on, man. You got to stop doing dumb activities like that, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to Wallahi and them. Um, Twitch finally permanently banning them after years of chaos. Years of chaos? Maybe a couple months. I don't know about years. It's about time she streams basically shoplifting. She basically streams shoplifting tutorials. Okay. Said kick allows that stuff switch from purple to green, more freedom, more cash. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If she did half the stuff that she was doing on Twitch on Kick, she might have a lot bigger platform. From being 100. Wait, what? A fan interrupted Playboy Cardi mid performance to ask him to tell Castanet to let him into Stream University. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Um, you a geek? Why would you type that you was a geek in my chat, bro? Shout out to you, big geeks. Them. No way somebody did this. Huh? Nobody couldn't even hear that. Okay, though. Nina Drum reviews to Logan Paul and Mike, whoever the hell this Mail Jack, whatever his name is, bro. That she has been with her boyfriend for 15 years. Okay, nobody cares. Rapper Mystical has been sentenced to 20 years in prison after pleading guilty to a woman in Louisiana home in 2022. Jesus, that's nuclear. Speed shocked the Senegal and France score within 1 minute. Huh? Oh my days. Oh my days. Did they really come back? They tied it up 2-2 like that fast? Appreciate everybody liking the stream, man. Big W's. Speed pass out about to score the second goal for France and Senegal. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, W Speed. Speed reacts as Mbappe scores the first goal against Senegal. Shout out Bape, man. Bape. Kylie Jenner seen working out on a yacht in the Mediterranean. TMZ, do y'all well? I was gonna say TMZ. Do y'all have nothing better to do? Of course, TMZ have never has nothing better to do. What is she doing? Pilates? Let me see what the comment section say. Is it nuclear? Said must be nice for real. My bank account could never. So, bro, this thing is huge. This is the yacht she was on. Jesus, boy. I don't even understand why people need yachts that size. Said working out on a yacht in the Mediterranean. Yeah, I don't really. I don't really care about this. I don't even know why the hell I'm looking at it. Kelsey Trader just put nearly $1 million, $968,636 on Senegal not beating France. The payout is $1 million. Okay, so basically he's gonna get what, $100,000 more, $200,000 more, something like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Is this like? I'm pretty sure this is like betting odds. This is like him betting and all that too. Trading, betting, whatever it is. Well, why is the payouts so trash, bro? He bet $900,000 for him to win $1,113,337.71. That's like a very trash payout, bro. Cape Verde goalie has now gained 8.5 million followers from his performance in Spain. Jesus, bro. So he went from what, 5,000 followers or four? I forgot how many followers, bro. He went from like 50,000, 40,000 followers to like 1 point some million to 9 million followers that fast. That's crazy work. Shout out to him, man. I don't know why dude put that clip in there, but okay. Drake and Kevin Durant star in new Nike commercial. Hey Ant Man, can you drop your purple shoes? Said for kids in Minnesota, like nobody wants to see those. They want the KDs. If I'm being 100, everybody be rocking Ant Man shoes. KD had his time with his shoes, bro. Not saying that people still don't want to rock them joints, but KD had his time, bro. Like with the KD 5s, KD 6s. Yeah, them KD 4s. All them joints was tough when I was in elementary school. Who inside this box? Drake. What did he say? Did he call him the GOAT? A whole lot of glazing going on, man. Said those four kids in Minnesota like. It's my Candyman, you the baddest in the land. This motherfucker hilarious, bro. So delivery guy has to be Mexican or Latino. Ha, I get it. What? I don't even understand that. So this Drake only talk too much when he's with Kevin Durant. W Drake, W Kevin Durant. I don't care either. So I don't even know why I just watched that for that long. Diddy's criticism has been reduced. His release date was moved up from April 15th of 2028 to February 23rd of 2028. Okay. Jelly Roll files for divorce. Okay, we've seen all this. What else do we have? Let's see what Yoxic might have posted. Nearland has been permanently banned on Twitch. Why did they ban her? Jesus Christ, it's on some Hitler dead. Jesus boy. Permanently heard that one before. See y'all in a couple of weeks. Yeah, that's a fact. Everybody keeps saying finally. I could have sworn Twitch banned her like a couple months ago, and then she came back, bro. And she was like reinstated. Said a permanent ban on Twitch is about as serious as it get, whether people agree with it or not. That's a huge blow for any creator whose audience and career are built on the platform. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, it's a fact to a certain extent. Most people aren't really getting in trouble for that. Well, most people who get permanently banned on Twitch do end up getting reinstated, bro. So clearly you haven't heard of Speed. What? Boo hoo. I mean, I guess, bro. Said they're gonna send her a lifeline in a month because she's Asian. Jesus. Maybe people saying nuclear shit in the comments. Wait, what happened? Messi still performing like this at 40 years old is insane. What did Messi do? It's a live update. What Messi do? Jesus. How does he make that look so easy though? How long before Twitch try to ban me? Twitch is a highlight. I ain't gonna lie. Watching Messi play soccer versus watching other like regular random people who are in the World Cup joint play soccer is like kind of totally different. Him doing that was just like easy. She announced a long-awaited partnership with Roobet. Monthly monthly trips paid for, IRL content, exploring countries, gambling. Okay, big W's. Well, make amazing content. They want you to come out there and gamble with the money that they're giving you simultaneously as they're paying you, and you just spend it. You spend them dollars. Yeah. Sounds like a W. Okay. That's a W, I guess. And they posted it. Welcome to the Rule Bet family. Lacey himself. Um, I guess W, right? Said fucking loser getting kids to gamble under his code. Never thought I'd see Lacey do something like this. I ain't gonna lie to you. Maybe it's just me. I get gambling is like degenerate in a way. In a way, most people do gamble depending on what you do. Depending on what you do, I've kind of went over this before in other streams where it's like whether you play Madden, FIFA, or whatever the case may be, if you play whatever version of the Ultimate Team or My Team and you buy packs, that's a form of gambling. If you, how should I say this? Well, what else is another form of gambling that most people wouldn't see as gambling? Um, anything that doesn't have guarantee behind it is gambling. So I never understood why people be so upset with other individuals doing what they want to do with their bread. Like, what is that? Nigga never watched the Coffee Break, CoffeeZilla video on them. Okay. No standards for these men nowadays. Seriously, getting paid to gamble is pathetic. I'd never do this. They probably cook a hunt in the comments. Jesus Christ, must be you goon bait on Twitter, but gambling is pathetic. Honestly, end your life. Jesus, boy. What the hell is goon baiting? I don't even know what that is. So what content has he done since he got there? Un, unscrupulous. Little nigga leading young kids to hell. Said W, bro, I don't get why people get mad at creators for taking deals like that. Just provides better content. Say if you don't like gambling, just don't watch. Just don't watch at that time. Yeah, I'm with him. I'm with him on that, bro. Like, the only people that I could actually be mad at is people that influence motherfuckers to gamble away like they life savings. Like if somebody was promoting gambling, and they was like, "Yeah, man, I took my life savings that was $10,000, and I put this bet in, and I made and I flipped it to and I 20 or 10x my money by playing this game, and you if you just take your life savings and bet it as well." Those people I would be upset at. But anybody who may be promoting gambling or talking about gambling or has gambled on stream and they telling you, yo, you shouldn't do this unless like if you do gamble, do it little by little. You waste all your money doing it. That's something I can get behind. Or that's something I can look at and be like, okay, cool. But the people that's telling you to gamble away your life savings, that's nuclear. So because for him to make any money, his fans need to sign up and his fans need to sign up on his affiliate, need to lose money to the casino. If I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, bro, I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think that may be part of the contract. You promote this code, you get other people to gamble, have many people you get to come in, at least as far as contractual stuff that I've heard streamers say most of these deals. Most of them are getting paid. Most of these streamers are getting paid if they take gambling deals. They're getting paid right away. There is no, oh, bro, if you get a certain amount of people to sign up with us with your code and X, Y, and Z, like you may be partnered with a brand and you may put them ads in your YouTube video. He's getting paid to gamble. Like they're paying him to gamble and also promote it. Regardless if he gets anybody to sign up. Let's say they marked it down for like, yo, he get 1,000 people to sign up. I'm pretty sure if he only gets 50 to 100 people, he still won't get paid. He might not meet that he might not meet that goal or get to that certain quota, but he still gonna get his money. I don't really understand that. Said, trust me, as an ex industry reviewer, it does not help the content. It ruins it. Aiden does one gambling stream for 200K. It takes an hour. Or um, said Aiden does one gambling stream for 200K. Takes 1 hour or six plus hours for 30K. Said look at their VOD, it's horrible. Okay, I understand that. I can I can see what he said. So that's because that's all their content is. They're just going to be traveling the world, doing IRL streams. Said then later at night gamble for an hour or so on a kick for a few times a month. So he just took the deal, give it a year or two. So he'll be doing gambling only streams. I don't think so. Only reason being is because I'm pretty sure he still has a large enough following on Twitch and makes enough money over there to the point where it's like, yo, I still want to be able to do what I'm doing, but also gamble on the back end. Say great advice, bro. It seems say great advice, bro. It really is the easy. It really It really is this easy to avoid addiction. So you should really go speak to Gamblers Anonymous meetings. Um, said promoting to kids. Said promoting to kids, they just get lazy. Being promoted to kids. If I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, bro, just to be like quite frank, this well, I don't know who this. What was that lady at that commented? Okay, maybe she's not in here no more. Maybe she is. Wait, let me see. This girl that commented in here, I forget. This girl right here. If I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, would I rather have somebody promote, and I get it's like, yo, I'd rather have neither or whatever. Would you rather have people promoting porn to children, or would you rather have them promoting gambling to children? Gambling is already being promoted one way or another. It just depends on how you look at it. I would rather have people promote gambling to kids. Not gonna lie to you, bro. At least there's a chance you get something out of it. You promoting the other shit is like, what are we doing? You get nothing out of this game. But I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get people's anger towards it. I watched them bully the one YouTuber dude, Jeff, the Asian dude that took the prize picks deal. His whole comment section and community was like, no, gambling, bad, bro, bad. It's gambling, it's bad, it's terrible. Like, damn, boy, let this nigga eat. He had to come out and make a whole apology video for that shit. Like, boy, if y'all don't get y'all bitch ass on, God forbid I ever make a community and do some gambling, my nigga. Y'all better get the fuck out of here. Mike 41 crashed out on the entire UFC Freedom crowd with chanting, Mike, you're 40. You do good. Jesus Christ, he red as a potato, ain't he? Lacey responds to smaller streamers being upset, not being interviewed by Castanet in auditions. Said instead they should have used the opportunity to network and create with other creators. I said the same thing. Maybe he gonna have the same take as me, or probably not. Let's see. There we go, bro. There we go. I had this same take yesterday, bro. Like nothing's promised, gang. Just because he said, "Yo, man, I'm doing these in-person joints with Wati Bam," and the biggest thing that I said, I'm like, "Yo, he gonna do these New York, L.A., Atlanta. If he does these two, your best bet to try and get in maybe New York or Atlanta if you want to get interviewed. New York, they was gonna shut that one down just because New York is New York City. Atlanta, I don't know how that one went. I didn't really see too much from it. But the LA one game went smoothly pretty much. But everybody complained about I didn't get interviewed. He let all the big streamers skip the line before the other smaller stream. Really, yes, to get the clips out there, gang, because they know if if you know anything about smaller streamer creators or whatever the case may be, most of them don't. Bigger streamers have people to put their content out for them. This is something that I learned within me streaming over the last year. Bigger streamers have people to put their content out for them. So if you see anybody, Jinxie, Queso, Caspi, anybody, the people that put they clip like put I guess you could say put clips out, whether it's like shorts or TikToks or whatever the case may be, they paid those people for that. The people that put out that take the videos from their VODs and throw it up on a YouTube channel, those people are getting paid for that, bro. They pay people to do that. Most smaller streamers, a lot me, don't have people to do that for them. I gotta go and do that myself and edit it and take the time out and do all that. You know what I'm saying? So to get eyes on Stream University, even though everybody's gonna be looking for it, you get the bigger streamers to go first. Get them out the way. Then the smaller streamers can go. And even in between him having big streamers go, he was still getting smaller streamers in, boom, 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 boom. It's not like nobody got interviewed. But he's dead ass right. Why didn't you network in the room full of other big streamers or other small streamers and get busy? You when you network with them, yo, what kind of content you be doing? Yo, you be doing IRLs. Yo, you be gaming. Yo, let me get your contact. You, I don't know if you get them for a phone number, add them for on Discord, some some. You collab with people and just do your thing. So even if you don't get in, it's like, oh shit, I met some other creators that make content just like I do. Maybe we make the same kind of content in a way in which we can vibe off each other and still eat, play the game, have it, you feel what I'm saying? Build relationships. He's totally right, bro. Whether he was interviewing bigger streamers first, don't mean shit, bro. Like I don't if I and I also take it back to this. Look at the first part of Stream University. Stream University 2025. How many streamers could you say that actually came out of Stream University that people didn't know but now know? Aside from maybe like two, and even then, those two people didn't blow up really until I guess you would say recently. And their recent blow up sparked from controversy, if we being all the way 100. Everybody else that was in Stream University or gang didn't really, I ain't gonna say didn't do much with the opportunity, but didn't really, I guess you could say do much with the opportunity, didn't take full advantage of it, bro. They, you know what I'm saying? People got to learn how to, I don't know. Exactly. You ain't lying. Are they cooking him in the comments or no? So it's really interesting how small streamers just don't use the opportunities they don't use the opportunities they get given, even in situations like this. True. That's another thing I added. I'm like, bro, if you, I guess if you, I bet most people, I bet you or some people out there like, yo, bro, Kai really wasted a motherfucker time on X, Y, and Z, and motherfucker didn't really get their moment. Kai didn't even stream this shit, gang. This nigga still ain't streamed in like 9, 10 months. Give it some more time, bro. It's gonna be a whole 365 days since he streamed. Y'all mad at him for wanting to come through and help out other streamers, gang? For the people, okay, I'll put it like this. For the people that he did interview that were small creators, I want to know, did y'all take y'all clips from when y'all was interviewing with this nigga? Did y'all take them shits and post them anywhere to be like, oh shit, this could get me a little traction and then boom and eat off that? If niggas didn't do that, then what are y'all complaining about? Why you wasted your opportunity, gang? There we go, bro. See, he said, and he like, yo, what kind of content could you have produced sitting in the room? Lacey was like, we did it. I said the same thing. Do you know how many other smaller streamers was sitting around him, Ron, Marlon, any of them niggas that was still in the building that was like, yo, let me kind of try to get in their streams too and do all this other shit. Like, nigga, they did the same thing y'all did, gang. Like they literally are bigger streamers sitting around with the other smaller streamers waiting on this one massive ass streamer. You could argue either one A, one B, one or two in the world. Him and Speed. They wait. Everybody's waiting to get interviewed by one guy. These are master streamers that's averaging 15 to 20 to 10,000 viewers every stream. We sat down for 5 to 8 to I don't know how long, how many hours to sit in the room to wait to get interviewed by him. We all had to make our content too. Y'all couldn't do the same thing we did. Come on, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he cooking. Getting clips put out there. Let me see if there's a comment sections over here or no. Wait, what? Said that's what I did. The cops said that's what I did. The cops arrested me. The cops arrested me is trending on TikTok. Said the all black outfit is me. I've been saving people videos. What? What the hell happened at Atlanta Stream University? I'm not gonna lie, Lacey has a point. Cat didn't tell anyone to wait outside. Motherfucker just wait. Said motherfucker just did it out of their own free will. That's a fact. So I feel like Kai's audition was basically a test run for Stream University. A chance to see who actually make the most out of an opportunity. Said meeting Kai was just one part of it. Said the real challenge is showing what is the real challenge is showing what you can create with the platform in front of you. Facts. So I think Kai's intention was to have the audience. So I think Kai's intention was to have the audience serve as a stream use simulator to see how many people would capitalize on the opportunity in front of them. Said mean Kai was obviously one variable. Mean Kai is one of the variable. Mean Kai is only one variable. Said everything you could have done in these auditions, uh, is what you can do at streaming you. I ain't gonna lie, it's surprisingly, maybe this is like not the hating side of Twitter. This is the first time I've seen in a long time me reading comments about cats and that, and they not on here just overly extremely hating. You know what I'm saying? Said not every streamer is that a network with them. Uh, said they went there for opportunity to get in. Wait. Said they went there for an opportunity to get into this dumbass stream university. I mean, that's the problem though. Every streamer not that a network. I think I think this is one of the main problems too. Most people when they want to do the stream and shit, it's looked at as like, oh shit, yo, I want to get in the room and I want to go meet Kai and tell him why I should be in Stream University. And after that, like there's an after effect. Like, yo, you do this, and then there's the after. What is next? Like, what's the oh, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna introduce and do my thing, and I'm gonna meet him, and he either gonna deny me or he gonna give me the stay in touch joint. And now what do you do? See what I'm saying? Which there should have been a before. The before is network with other streamers. I network with other streamers. I do my thing. Yada yada. Chop it up with people. Create some content. Get you some clips out there. Maybe some video. If some people want to watch it, you could throw some videos up on your YouTube channel. Hopefully, people got those because most people wouldn't. Throw some videos up on your YouTube channel, whatever the case may be. Boom, bam, bop. Then you meet Kai. You meet Kai. Boom. I even if you have to like leave immediately or whatever, it's people still waiting outside. You go mingle and meet with these people and talk to them and chop it up. I think everybody's goal is to be like, yo, let me just get around the biggest streamer possible and try to get a piece of their audience to come over to mine. When, okay, that's a part of streaming, cool. But the other part can be I can create my own audience and have people watch me because they like my content, not watch me because I'm around other big streamers. I don't think most people get that part of streaming because I think anybody can average, let's say somebody has 500 average viewers on Twitch. You go to another big streamers, you kind of go collab with them. Your viewers go from like 500 to like, let's say like 700, 800, close to 1,000, maybe nine, in between 7 to 900. Those people that just came to your stream are there because you are collabing with bro or whoever the fuck you collabing with. They not there for you. The 500 people are there for you. You need to find out how to get how you can take that same 500, but get that other 300 to 400 viewers and average what in between like 800 to maybe 1,000 and maintain that and not have them just watch you because you're around other big streamers. Because if that's the case, that everybody just gonna want to stream with big streamers and not be able to do their own thing and not be able to make their own content. What is the point? There's no point because you're not gonna be able to stream with big streamers all the time. What do we? You don't live in a house with them, gang. Like they not your mans. You can't call them. Hopefully maybe you'll be able to develop that relationship, but it don't work like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of built over time, I think. He said no big streamer give a fuck about networking with someone who's not known. This nigga retarded. Okay. See, this is another comment that I made. Well, not a comment that I made, but this is something that I said yesterday. That's people's problem. You shouldn't be your first instinct. Okay, if you want to try to network with a bigger streamer, cool. But here's the thing that I would say: most big streamers, I think most people should know this. Most big streamers aren't looking to network with smaller streamers really because they gain nothing from this. Cool beans, that's fine because it's their platform, it's their time, so it's they own time out of their own life, so they get to pick what they want to do with it. What you should try to do, even if it's not networking with them, get them on your stream, ask them some questions. Why are they there? What they going for? Yo, um, you can ask them even the same old bullshit that everybody else might ask them. How do they stay consistent? Or what would be your advice for a smaller streamer that's coming up as far as in gaming or whatever the case may be? Ask them something that could, how would I say, that could sit you next to them or that can get you next to them. You get a little bit of their time. It's kind of like a trade off of information or whatever the fuck the case may be, a clip or whatever the fuck. It's something, bro. Also, Network with other smaller streamers. That could be another play too. You can build off of that. I don't get why most people be like, yeah, bro, the big streamers don't want to network with the small streamers. I mean, obviously, because they bigger streamers than you, they don't really get nothing out of this game. You should try to network with smaller streamers. You network with smaller streamers, game, you ain't have nothing to worry about. Like, oh yeah, I could collab with bro them and we could do our thing too, which would be cool. Get our clips out there and get our stuff out there. Like, what the fuck, bro? So I think Cat's gonna interview about 10,000 people. It's nasty work. This is kind of unrealistic expectation. If someone wanted to do that, 9 out of 10 they were just going to they were just going to be ignored because others don't care. How is someone going to network with people that don't want to network? Then you have bigger content creators. Then you have bigger content creators who don't network, but wait, then you have bigger content creators who don't network but get their chance. See, that's the thing though, bro. Everybody should want to network. That should be the goal. The goal shouldn't be sit around and, you know what I'm saying? Said that's just a defeatist mindset. There were hundreds, if not possibly thousands of people, I'm sure. So I'm sure if people went around and were personable, they could have made good connections with at least 20 people. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. See? Like, you can't have this mindset of like, yo, what if people don't want to network with me? Then what the fuck did you come here for? What was your point of coming? If you was gonna think like that, you should have just stayed home. The fuck? Come on, bro. Like, that's retarded activity. Come on, bro. Defeatist mindset, like, nah, bro, it's not gonna happen for me. It'll never work for me. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna work. Like, huh? Come on, gang. Nah. Get the networking with niggas. That's niggas' problems, bro. Said in the midst of chaos, seek opportunity. Loud Sue said that's why people need to read books. Need to read fucking books. He ain't lying, bro. Said if someone says they're going to something and they don't, said hell yeah, they have the right to be pissed. So as for networking, what's wrong with networking? Wait, what? If someone says they're going to something and they don't, hey, I don't really get that, but ain't nothing wrong with networking, gang. It's just niggas didn't do it. Niggas didn't take advantage of their opportunities, which was stupid. Wait, what is this? This Rolex? What kind of watches is these? Oh, this is a fucking couch, yeah, my nigga. You celebrate at MetLife as Mbappe scores the first goal. And these niggas went all the way to New York. That's nuclear. W Astro Speed was confused when asked about Israel by a TV reporter. Jesus Christ. I was just gonna click off this joint. Let me see this, bro. I have to see this now. Shit, like why like I wanna know this. Why do Israelis or whoever you are, bro? Why do y'all always ask somebody, how do you feel about Israel? Nigga, fuck Israel, boy. We don't care about them. They don't have no importance to this country, man. United States American. What they be saying? A red-blooded American? Brother, I'm not. What do you ask me about Israel for, gang? I don't care about them niggas. Come on, bro. They could, you know what I'm saying? Speed was like, yeah, man, appreciate y'all and all that shit, bro, but this was speed had 50,000 subs. Or was that 50,000 viewers? So I'm dying, bro. What the fuck? So this stuff is really confusing, guys. Israel did nothing wrong. Contrary to what contrary to what this post wants you to believe, ma'am, shut your ass the fuck up. So they really set him up and tricked him to start talking their language. So as soon as they started the interview, say he changed his accent, I was laughing so hard. Poor Speed. That his chat was going crazy. Said his chat was going crazy with the A on his fucking Israel. Hold on, bro. I gotta see it. No way, his channel was doing that. Damn, I can't see it because the sky this it's white and it's like the contrast is or like the ISO is turned up a little bit. Free Palestine, L who running John Jones, Free Palestine. Oh my God, LMFAO, ill, L, what? Oh nah. It's just like nah, bro. Fuck them. Hold on, bro. L Speed, Free Palestine. Fuck Israel, Jesus. Well, and why are they at the World Cup? Is Israel even in the world? Do they have a soccer team game? Jay shouts out the fan, not the Israeli government. Um, so would you refuse to shout out the UK fan just because he disagrees with the UK government? Let me see. I bet they cooking on these comments, or is they not? Hold on, bro. Nah, I can't. That's too much. It's too graphic. I'll come back to this on Yoxic joint. I'll maybe look at that at the end of the stream or something. But we got a lot to go over, bro. Let's okay, I'll watch these. I actually watched these three. I'm keeping it real. Boom. I watch this too. Boom. Mm, that video 40 something minutes. I don't really want to watch that Iraq video. How to escape Auschwitz. Bum, 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 bum. Let's check out Moon Channel, bro. Let's see what they got going on. When Cat Williams realized everyone is compromised. Let's see. I ain't gonna lie. I think this interview, this interview, I ain't gonna lie. I like the timing of it and when it dropped in 2024. This interview might have done even more numbers nowadays that we know what we know about a lot of things, gang, especially with the Epstein files and all that dropping. Let this would have dropped around that time. Oh my god, this Shannon Sharp interview. This guy like I think this is still the most watched interview on YouTube. Bro, Shannon Sharp would have got so much bread off of this. I remember Vlad being for some odd reason, Vlad always on some hating activity. He like, yeah, man. Shannon Sharp said he made I forgot what Shannon Sharp said he made off of this what's the name? The the whole interview and how much it did. He said how much he made and Vlad was like, no, you didn't make that much off of that, man. You didn't make that much. I my channel does a hundred million monthly views. You didn't make that much off of that. Vlad, there's a huge difference between a video, one video. I get your clips in totality can do that many views. Cool beans, good job, good boy. A video doing 70 something million views versus your individual clips that you posted on your channel that's like 10 minutes or like 15 minutes long game of the interview being chopped up, in which Shannon Sharp also did that, so you can add those views on top of that. I'm pretty sure Shannon Sharp did make whatever he said he made, bro. For one, what reason he got to lie about what he earned, gang? He didn't had too many story times on his either Club Shay Shay joint or the Nightcap joint where he's talked about how much he's made in his career or one of his biggest game checks or whatever the case may be. He ain't got no reason to embellish on how much money he's making, gang. For one, he's in his 50s. Shannon Sharp ain't on the flex no paper, bro. What are we doing? It's always them type of people that's like, yeah, bro, he didn't make that much money. I'll have to see it to believe it. But I ain't gotta. You a bum. Shut up. It's crazy. He did predict that whole Diddy thing, and then the Diddy thing came out, and it was the diddler was diddling. Jesus, Jesus, boy. And I get that there is a side of people that be like, yo, everybody that was blaming Harvey Weinstein for all these accusations and activities, they just wanted to get rid of him because of this. It's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Enough people saying enough stuff about you. Some of it gotta be true. I ain't gonna say all of it, but some of it gotta be true, bro. Harvey Weinstein was being too nuclear, bro. Come on, man. Facts. It's a fact. Jesus, boy. January 3rd of 2024. This motherfucker got 92 million. And this ain't even 92 million views on a short clip. This is 92 million views on like a 3 hour interview, bro. I think the whole interview was really like 4 hours. Everybody watched this. I think this might have been what really set off Club Shay Shay and Shannon Sharp. I ain't gonna lie, Shannon Sharp did say this kind of affected him on getting certain people to return to the show, but Club Shay Shay is still big. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's that this is crazy though. 92 million views on something that's like 3 hours long, and everybody was watching in full totality too. Canceled pretty much. But in 2024, really, I ain't gonna lie to you, this is a blessing that this came out. In 2024, leading to 2025, and now into 2026, you being canceled isn't really a thing. And can people just like hate you and be like, oh man, this person doesn't deserve an audience anymore. They need to cancel this guy. This not 2016, bro. This not 2012. You can't cancel someone anymore, bro. Once they have a voice and a platform or platforms that they can go on and speak, bro, guess what? It's over with, gang. They gonna go speak. You can hate on whoever. I'm pretty sure Shannon Sharp received a lot of hate from this. Them same people that was hating on Shannon Sharp or hating on Cat Williams, where are they right now? What are they doing? Are they still bringing up this situation? No, because it happened 2 long years ago. That is crazy, bro. Cat, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Looking back at this Cat Williams interview game, and I remember months after, bro, everybody was just saying, "Oh, Cat Williams crazy. He's a nutcase. He's insane. There's no wonder people don't want to work with him because Cat Williams is this, Cat Williams is that." He sat up there and lied on that interview. 2 years later, you watch. I can promise you. I bet if I sit down 2 years later, after this interview has already came out, 2 years and some change, and I watched that whole interview, a lot of stuff that he was saying about at least a lot of people came out and was like, "Yo, look, this person was it was true." Diddy, Weinstein, all of them. It's like, "Yo, nah, this nigga was going crazy, bro. Evil cabal of people that control a whole lot of," and it's like, "Yo, damn, we seeing it in real time. This nigga wasn't lying." I want to know where all the people that was saying he's a crazy conspiracy theorist and he's insane and nuclear. I bet you I can go back to the comments right now and they'll probably be like, "Yo, who's watching this in 2026? Who's in here after Diddy got arrested and after this?" And that's crazy. It's so crazy that he said that, bro. And when the Epstein files dropped, Chris Tucker was one of the people that was going to Epstein's Island, bro. And I thought about that for a long minute and was like what? Like what was Chris Tucker doing on this island? And they was doing all this weird activity. Like Chris Tucker was really a part of this, bro. Like, are you telling me Chris Tucker left the whole Friday movement and not wanting to be a bad example to kids and having them smoking weed and do it, which is why he stopped playing the character of Smokey and started going to church and being a Christian and whatever the case may be, just to go and be on Epstein's Island with Epstein? Oh, wow, bro. This is another truth nuke. Like, wow, bro. This is crazy. Came out and it's like, who's I bet you can go to the comment section and be like, who's here after the Epstein files dropped? Same thing. Chris Tucker called and said he will be in New York Monday and wondered if you could do dinner. Jesus. And this was in 2013, August 3rd, Saturday, 2013, bro. Right. Yeah. So, and keep in mind, he said that it was some African retreat, whatever, in 2002. Okay, it's like whatever that would make sense. He really wasn't doing no. Well, this is during his rush hour peak or whatever. This was in 2013. This was well after Epstein. This is after Epstein got in trouble for all like being with kids, minors, and all that in Florida. This is when he was going through all of that, bro. I think he got like arrested in 2008. It was some crazy. This is after all of that, bro. Or maybe in the midst of all of that, but I think it was after. That is true. That is true. He did play Money Mike, and then Terry Crews played Damon. Yeah, that is. I ain't gonna lie. Crazy thing is, I never thought about it like that. I never thought about it as like a, oh, they try to make this funny. And in any other movie, I don't think you could name another movie where they would have a scene like that and try to make it into some hilarious shit. I guess that's a fact. Yeah, the men in the wigs and all this. Yeah, this is too crazy, bro. This is crazy work. Can't lie to you. I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy. It's crazy how many black men they do have in this joint, wearing dresses and wigs or just acting like a woman or whatever. This is crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, him saying name somebody that wore a dress in Hollywood, or maybe a black man that wore a dress in Hollywood unsuccessfully. Yeah, and you could, if you looking at everybody right here, everybody succeeded in some fashion, bro. I came front the way most people try to try to normalize that type of activity is very concerning. And then the I think the worst part is not that I can't even I can't even say the worst part is people offering you to put on a dress and you doing it. The worst part is people offering you the dress, you not wanting to do it, and then they look at you like, "Why wouldn't you want to do this, bro? Are you a weirdo?" And then I think they, what do they call it? They call it a form of toxic masculinity. Gang, this is not me being a toxic masculine male by not wanting to put on a dress, gang. This is just me telling you I have boundaries and morals. That's like me that'd be like me telling you, okay, there's a woman. Okay, said woman, do you want to have sex with these four men back to back? Like, no. What? See, that's you being a toxic feminine woman. Why wouldn't you want to have sex with all four of these guys, maybe simultaneously or back to back? All because that makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Mm, Cat Williams and Fast and Furious. I mean, if I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, bro, they offered Ja Rule a role in Fast and Furious, and he had it. So, would I doubt that they offered Cat Williams a role? No. Ja Rule, if you was like, yeah, man, let's get Ja Rule one of these joints, and Michael Ealy and all them. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying that they terrible actors by any means, but you got Cat Williams right here, gang. What are we talking about? And Fast and Furious isn't a comedy movie, and I'm not saying that Cat Williams can't only do comedy movies, but come on, bro. Based off that, like, yeah, come on, gang. I think they might have offered him a role, but did he just get it? No, probably not. Jesus. Damn. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That was definitely a huge moment, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, Kevin Hart, Cat Williams might have had the funniest jokes of all time when he was that game. Everybody else jokes was alright too, but Cat Williams, like, this is a legend, and well, I was gonna say legend in the making. This is a legend game. Let him go ahead, get up here and rock out, bro. Which that was a dope moment between these two black brothers, squashing all that, man. It'll be dope. I ain't gonna lie. The crazy thing is, you've never seen these two comedians in a movie together. It'll be dope to see them in a movie together, even if it's for like two scenes, one scene, whatever. That'll be dope, bro. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Um, I've learned this as of like recently, and I don't know, like maybe as a kid I never really realized it. Well, I didn't realize it. I always wondered why we learned a lot about the civil rights, at least for me, from my perspective, growing up like in elementary school. Like I guess you could say elementary, middle school. I think elementary school was basically anything from first grade to eighth grade for me, or at least to me, and then high school. I always wondered why we learned more about Martin Luther King and the civil rights movement. Not saying it wasn't important, but why we never learned about Malcolm X. Like he was mentioned, but he was kind of like because he was in that same era, but he was mentioned, but it was kind of like I want to say like he was kind of like an outcast. We never really got to learn much about him, bro. We learned about him, but not for real. Not how we knew about Martin Luther King, bro. And then Martin Luther King's, I think his birthday. Is it his birthday? I'm black. I should know this. I don't. It's either his birthday. Whatever day we get off, like Martin Luther King Day, we get that day off of school. It's like kind of like a national holiday. Malcolm X don't got that same thing, and I always wondered like why. Well, as of now, I wondered. Not always, but as of now, I wondered why don't we kind of treat him the same way? Like, what's to this? Why don't I got to look more into that? Yep, that's what I was wondering. I ain't gonna lie. The whole Cat Williams is crazy thing. I was hearing that from what they said his rap sheet from when he was going to jail and getting locked up and all that. You could say from like '06 to like 2018. Really, the whole 2010s. You heard the Cat Williams crazy. He's psycho and he getting arrested. I remember seeing the meme of him. I think he got into a fight with like some middle schoolers or something like that, or was like some eighth graders or something. And then that meme of him walking with the police officer and he was just looking. And it was like, yo, when you get into a fight with the other kids and the teacher on your side, it was that meme and all that. I remember all that coming out. And then he did the Shannon Sharp interview and he was just saying all this information. And I'm like, bro, what if all of this stuff that he's saying is true? You look later, and I ain't gonna lie to you, maybe it was like maybe in 5 years you would be able to look back on this and be like, yo, he was right. It only took 2 years, probably not even the whole two. Really, when did the Epstein files? The Epstein files came out in like January. The interview dropped January 3rd, 2024. So yeah, you could basically say a whole 2 years. It took basically 2 years kinda for us to be like, yo, this nigga was spitting, bro. And we just was people was just thinking he was psychotic. Damn. I think he knew. I think he knew what that interview was gonna do. I'm pretty sure. Um, he knew what that interview was gonna do. Shannon Sharp knew what that interview was gonna do. I don't think they expected it to get as many views as it did, as fast as it did. But knew that the interview was gonna do numbers because it says Cat Williams. But him being calculated after that interview is pretty smart. Like, yo, I'm only gonna speak publicly when it's time for me to do so on certain platforms. I'm not doing all the let me just go on a rant and get burnt out and all that. No. I know I'm gonna eat from this for a long time, bro, and people gonna be looking for my shows and all that, jokes, all that. Yeah, bro. Facts. Smart. I was saying, Jesus, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Moon makes great videos, bro. W Moon, man. That was a tough one. Great vids, bro. Let me check the comments. Say if I remember correctly, Cat Williams didn't smoke weed on Theo Von's show. Out of respect, out of respect for Theo, no smoking. They just smoked Newports together, so he wasn't high. Okay, bad. Said Pip name Slick back. Said like a Tribe Called Quest, you gotta say the whole thing. Um, say he can't create anything, and that includes the blessings for his people. Said, holy shit, what a quote. An amazing way of thinking. Facts. Said Dave Chappelle talked about the dress ritual too, I'm pretty sure. Said picture with Epstein, Clinton, and Kevin Spacey. To Muslim, yeah. Said, yeah, about that, Kev. Um, so I like when Ludacris tried to rap his way out of Cat's story. That Cat responded. Said Cat responded in a rap over the radio. Over the radio show cell phone. I don't think Luda pushed back. Said then Hollywood's lawyer be watching and filing copyright claims. Said before the content is even put out. Said gotta watch this again before it gets taken down. Shit, I'm gonna re-upload this shit before it get taken down. Well, I'm gonna upload my reaction. Said when you seen deep levels of evil and refuse it, it can drive you insane. And it's also hard to explain to the average person. Cat is that guy. That's a W. It's a W all the way across the board, man. Let's see what else we gonna do, man. Before I do end up getting up off here, man. Um, let's react to this D Green joint. Oh. pray for James Harden. Let's see why we should pray for James Harden, man. James Harden was out here towing pipes, bro. I don't know why. Like he got some ops or something. This nigga think he's John Morant. Hey, the only difference between James Harden and John Morant, bro, is that James Harden is on the back end of his career. So James Harden getting in trouble for this is like, is it a big deal? Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's not a big deal because it's like, yo, he's a basketball player and basically influenced the kids. You shouldn't be doing this. Ja did this at his peak, like at his apex. We don't know if Ja will ever get back to his apex ever again. But James Harden, bro, he got a few more years left in the league, and he gonna go ahead and just get up out of here, bro, and that's gonna be it for James Harden. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, James Harden. That was a dumbass move. Why would you pull behind them and this a gun visible? That was very dumb. Harden! Damn. Nigga, is that Jadion? Jadion, what are you doing, boy? Is Jadion in the club trying to catch breads? D Green Live. Jesus, ads. This video only 4 minutes. Oh my god. This was not like they just threw James Harden off the plane after getting swept. No way this was James Harden. This can't be. This got to be AI. Damn, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy work to be like, yo, this team went to the finals, bro. Beat Miami game 1, and then Miami won 4 straight games, bro. And they was probably like, yo, they got a young core, young nucleus, KD, Harden, Westbrook. They'll be back. They got some time. They got some potential. Just for them to not go back, gang. Just for James Harden to leave and go do his own thing in Houston and become a superstar himself. These two to break up. KD go to the Warriors and win 2 rings, and then Westbrook stay there, average a triple double for 3 or 4 straight seasons, and then that's it. Why is he? Why is he dressed like a geech? Why do most of these rappers be dressed like? Look at the way 42 Doug is dressed. This nigga look like a child. This nigga little baby is dressed like a complete like. I'm not even gonna say it. Oh my god, bro! I should have seen that coming. I will never forget this. Oh my god. This gonna be a misdemeanor. Don't throw this out, bro, and it's just gonna be the end of it, gang. They're not finna charge thing, and it's in Texas. Come on, bro. James Harden used to play here. He ain't win no championship there, but it's James Harden, gang. They gonna throw that shit out. I'm like, oh yeah, man, go get the fuck out of here. Stop doing that dumb shit. This nigga, this nigga Neon look Indian than a motherfucker, boy. W.D. Green, man. W. James Harden. W. Pipe carrying. W. 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 You feel me? You feel me? Let me stop. Alright, let's do another video. I kind of got a random burst of energy now. We're going to do 2 more videos, maybe 3 more, possibly. And then I'll, even the white supremacists have white fatigue. Let's see. Antonio talks. See what you got going on, Antonio. Yeah, we remember this. I remember that. That this is like the what people be saying, nightmare blunt rotation. This is definitely a nightmare blunt rotation, bro. Can't lie to you, man. Let me go back full screen now. Definitely nightmare blunt rotation right here. Dubai, Dubai. I probably have seen these clips before, more than likely 9 times out of 10. Sneeko, dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. At least over the past couple of weeks that I have been seeing it, when I have been seeing clips of him, people be donating just to talk crazy to him, and they be Caucasian, and he just be cooking them gang. Like what? That'd be crazy. Though. He literally just cooked him, gang. There's like, white people always try to pull that move of, huh, black people and brown people are so low IQ because you guys attack each other in the streets like animals. Do you not realize that most of our military is full of Caucasian males that go over to fight wars in countries that we have no business even being in, and shooting and killing people and doing all type of other weird activities and bombing people and doing all of that for no reason? We get nothing out of it, bro, besides traumatic experiences. What are we like what are you doing? Yeah, y'all get nothing out of that, gang. And it's the audience up, man. The audience you cultivate, bro, which is why I kind of I let people rock out, bro, even when they're in my stream and they talk crazy. Unless you coming in here and you spamming a hard argument, then it's like, yeah, you got to get up out of there, bro. We can't be tolerating that. But if you come in here and you want to criticize people, we can have conversations, brother. We can do that. Let's do it. I ain't gonna let you, like you. We can go about it a certain way, but if you Caucasian, you ain't gonna come in and talk crazy about my people, and we finna, oh yeah, bro, I'm a white nationalist, and I'm gonna just do my thing. No, the Jews. Look at this. To some they don't know what's coming. The Jews. It's not jealous. I'm disgusted. Asian women Asian women are made for Aryans. What? To my I shouldn't have to compete with brown people. Jesus, boy. Yeah. They favorite quote is, "Oh, you guys keep bringing up slavery. Stop bringing up slavery. It was 200 years ago, bro. Can't you guys just get over that, bro?" Bro, when it's something that happened to Caucasian people, gang, whether it happened years ago or not, y'all be like, yeah, man, let's bring up this situation. How about you do just like you just told me? Get over that situation, bro. Whether it was 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, 10 years ago, yesterday. Get over it. Just like you tell us, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I've peeped that a lot too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you see certain like weird clips, I've came across this just scrolling on Twitter, just me being chronically online as well. Well, I think most of us are. If you're a content creator, you chronically online. But I've seen on Twitter, bro, like if you are a female streamer, most of the time when wild stuff gets said to them in public, bro, it's always by, and I ain't gonna say always, but most of the time it's by somebody who's Caucasian. It's a Caucasian male saying something nuclearly crazy to them, and they'd be like, "Damn, bro, y'all don't know how to interact with women at all. Y'all see all these clips of Andrew Tate or the Manosphere documentaries and all that, and a lot of that is directed towards Caucasian males. If you black and you, I ain't gonna say if you black and you watching that content, but if you black and you subscribe to that kind of ideology, bro, you gotta find you something else to do, gang. Like we can't be interacting with all of that type of nuclear activity. That's true. I remember that. I think I seen a clip of Sneeko actually reacting to that too. First of all, this nigga came from America. He went to Europe, and this is why I've stated this too. The Caucasian people that scream that they hate black people so much, black people are low IQ. We don't know anything besides fighting or selling drugs or going to jail or whatever the case may be. They be so quick to be like, yeah, man, let me keep all this blackness on my mind. Let me make a pamphlet. Like you made a Venn diagram. You laminated the papers. Let me take this to a whole nother country, find white women, show them, ask them if they like black men or if they would date black men, show them why they shouldn't date black men because black men are low IQ, and if you have sex with one of them, it would be like it's non-consensual because they don't even know how to they don't even have the thought process or the brain capacity to consent to sex. It's like, yo, my man, how were you thinking about black people this much? But that has to be like a sickness. What are we doing? Facts. I talked about this too. They talk about black people killing black on black crime. All y'all know is killing each other. Y'all so stupid and low IQ. Why do y'all do this? Y'all don't know how to be normal. And I bet if I looked it up, the percentage of school shooters that were Caucasian gang, I guarantee you it's over 60%. I would guarantee it's over 70. That's a fact. They do blame a lot of their problems on black people and say all black people are the reason that we going through this. All 13% of the 13% of the population, but commit 50% of the crimes. Last time I checked, if I'm let me get this right. I think Caucasian people make up about 29% of the population in America. I may be getting that number wrong, which is a large number, 29%, bro. Y'all make up 29% of the population, and this is for my Caucasian males, bro. If y'all have a problem with this, y'all go take it up with the numbers, not me. Why y'all 29% of the population now, and 60, I think either 60 to 65% of all sexual abuse crimes committed against either other men, women, or children are done by white males? Can somebody explain that to me? Why is that happening? How is this happening? Why are y'all doing this? How is it 60% of the crimes sexually being committed, sexual abuse? Why is that all being committed by Caucasian males? What are we doing here? Fire! I ain't gonna lie, and if you looking at their birth rate declining, why they birth rate declining, I also see this on Twitter too. The amount of women who are like hardcore feminists, don't want to have children, that like don't really, they not thinking about starting no family. They like, yo, I really want to focus on me or my career, whatever the case may be. It's some black women in there because I've seen some black women say and do the same thing. But the vast majority of people that are perpetrating that same bullshit message are Caucasian women. Like, why don't Caucasian women want to have kids with Caucasian men? It's not all of y'all, but it's enough of them to be like, damn, bro, the birth rate is declining like this. It's making it seem like it's all of y'all. It's a fact. Andrew Tate really pisses me off, bro. Like, Bugatti, Dubai, whores, money, pisses me off. Yes. That might be the smartest I ever heard Andrew Tate sound within a span of like 10 seconds. He usually sounds like a complete bonehead. Facts. I heard about this. Yeah, this was crazy. This was crazy. And he came through with AR-15, was shooting, didn't hit nobody, and then ended up getting shot. And he's also, I think he's a fire chief. He's a chief of like the fire station or some shit. And I heard they let him out on like a $1,500 bond or some weird shit. It was crazy. He was charged with aggravated assault, bro. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, bro. He shot at them. That should have been attempted murder. W's. And if I'm gonna be all honest with you, bro, he's driving a Cadillac. I ain't never seen no unmarked cars or no unmarked police cars being. Let's be all the way serious and for real, bro. Let's stop playing with me. But I'm glad she got away and she wasn't kidnapped because he was probably planning on doing some overly extra weird and rambunctious things to her, bro. Facts. That's a big W, my nigga Antonio. Big W's. The falling off YouTuber to alt right pipeline. White man fight back. Jesus. W Antonio, man. Do I wanna let me see. Do I wanna knock out another video just real quick or no? Unskippable YouTube videos. I might save. Yeah, I think I'm a. Damn, some of these videos are long now. I think I'm gonna save some of this for tomorrow. And my back kind of hurt from sitting in this damn seat for too long. Um, I don't want to force it, bro. So I'm not gonna force it. I'm gonna just end the stream now. W 2 hours, man. Hopefully tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna try to get a longer stream. But big W's, man. Yeah. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm I'm gonna get some clips up. Get some clips up. Get some clips out there, man. Put up some more videos because I ain't uploaded in a minute. But I appreciate y'all, man. Big deuces. Love y'all. Twitch. Love y'all. YouTube. But I'm out, man.